I'm not nervous at all. I want to say that I have a rooster at home. I've been with my husband for a really long time. We've been together since we were young. And I remember I moved here to Phoenix when I was 15 years old with my mom. And I met my husband in high school, and I'm not saying that it was a good thing that we met, because it wasn't. We lived in sin, and God helped us through all that sin. You know, we did violate each other with the sin that we lived in, and, you know, eventually God helped us, and He redeemed us from all that sin. But one thing about my husband that I can remember in high school was that he was different from the rest. I used to go and get high with my friends, and he would stay there, and I'd be like, come on, and he'd be like, no, I'm good. And not that he didn't get high at the time, it's just that he wasn't going to get high with me, I guess. And so the reason I say that is because I've always noticed that he never followed the crowd. And that's what helped me as a young girl. I was out there looking for love. I came from a broken home, and I come from Tucson. I'm from the South Side. I didn't speak correctly when I was younger, and he was always there to help me. He'd be like, that's not even a word. Don't say it like that. And I mean, he even helped me to eat right. I used to eat with my mouth open, and just, he helped me. I was so, I don't know why I was like that. It's just the way I grew up. But anyway, I just want to say that I'm amazed at what God's done in my life, because I come from a place where there's no hope. My brother was murdered in our neighborhood, and that year he was killed. He was the 11th murder in our neighborhood alone. And I look at that and I think back, and I'm like, God, you've always had your hand on me somehow. You always had plans for me. I never knew. I knew as a child that God was real, but I didn't know God. And so eventually, you know, God orchestrated my life. He saved me. He saved my husband, and still blows me away that He would do so much to show me how much I mean to Him. And so the same is for you. God loves you. He died for you. The things that He's done in my life, there's no repaying what He's done, but like what I'm trying to say is that He can do the same things in your life. I've come from a world that I would have never thought I was going to come out of, and He's brought me into the light, and He's showed me, He's given me vision, He's given me dreams, and now I'm beginning to see some of the dreams that God has put in me. He's beginning to put them in place, and I couldn't explain everything to you tonight, but I just want to encourage you tonight to give God a chance. Don't leave this place without coming to the altar and saying, God, I need you, because we do need God, even though we think we don't. So I wrote this song, and I hope that it would be a blessing to you. And I don't know if I told you my name, but it's Elizabeth. So go ahead.